Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's Christina with Read.Pray.Disney. This particular video is odds and ends, okay? So grab yourself a cup of coffee and sit back. You know, it's not gonna be that long, but it's a video that I don't have anything to show you today, but it is something that my husband and I and my family have been kind of cultivating and thinking about since I've started doing this YouTube thing. And it's just a couple of thoughts on some things that, just some pro tips. And I say pro tips lightly. I've been twice, and that makes me a pro. But just some things to think about, okay? So first tip is for the ladies, and I do have a tip for the men, but first tip is for the ladies, and especially probably, well, any lady really. So I got this tip from some older ladies. I'm not going to name any names, but some older ladies in my family. And so the first year we went, this person said that sweating is in your nether regions is a problem, okay? And the fact that, you know, your underwear get wet and you start chafing a little bit and so forth. If you watched my what's in my park bag video, I think I mentioned this, but if I didn't, I'm just gonna say it again. I generally pack Body Glide because you guys know that well, I guess you don't know, but I am I'm a thicker woman, and my thighs tend to rub when I walk, and so I use Body Glide to help with the chafing between my legs, but sweating down there is not necessarily my concern. So I didn't think about this, but if you're because I sweat in my head up at the upper part of my body, so that's one of those things that you want to think about as to where areas where you sweat. But all that to say, the tip was to wear a sanitary napkin to help with the sweating. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Wouldn't have thought that, but that was the tip, and it was tested because the people that told me about it, they went and they were experiencing the chafing and so forth, and then changed out into a sanitary napkin the next year, and it was night and day. So take it for what it's worth. That's the first tip. Second tip is for the guys. Can't leave y'all out there. So this tip is tested by my husband. He said that boxers, no go. Okay, boxers are definitely a no-go because they also chafe. But if you guys wear boxer briefs, or I guess the tighty whities, you know, the way to say that, those are a better fit. And they work better when you're walking all through the parks and so forth. So I don't have a way to test that myself, but, you know, take it for what it's worth. All right, next tip is shoelaces. So last summer when we went, my stepdad, his feet blistered, and it was very uncomfortable and very concerning. And he said the reason why they were is because he didn't tie his shoelaces tight enough. He thought he loosened them a little bit, and that would allow, as the day moved on, you know, your feet tend to swell when you get hot. So he didn't tie them as tight as he normally would, and his feet blistered because of the movement in his shoes. So, and it was bad. And y'all know, if you go through the parks, blistered feet that's public enemy number one. So definitely make sure you take care of your feet and tie your shoes in a comfortable manner. If you've seen my video, or if you go watch it, but if you haven't seen my video about shoes in Disney, and all that walking, go back and take a look at it, because I talk a little bit about different types of tennis shoes and possible sandals or so forth. So your feet are very important when you're walking around, so definitely take care of those. Chapstick, this is mine. My chapstick, especially even you're wearing the mask. So the first year we went, no masks, and chapstick was a necessity because I burned my lips. I wore regular chapstick, and I had to go back and make sure I get this sunscreen chapstick because I burnt my lips. But even in the mask, you're all that breathing and whatever, like the chapstick is helpful, and wet wipes to clean and dry off. When you dry off your face, you also want to wipe it through. so you don't get that mask-y stuff going on, because it's a lot of sweating. So chapstick, very important. Now this one goes to your hotel room. The first year I didn't do it, and I very much see the need for it. The second year, both times I didn't do it. So this time I'm going to, because I think the first year I didn't realize, and the second year I forgot it. But this time I'm definitely going to pack it. Is a nightlight for your hotel room. My kid, she's 6 now, but she was 4 and 5 when we went before, and getting up in the middle, and just even with your kid or not with your kid, even for yourself, just getting up in the middle of the night. You guys know hotel rooms don't generally have, like, it's either a big light or no light, you know? So a nightlight would have helped tremendously, especially, I'm sorry, my dog is over there. Lady, my dog is over here just coughing up a storm. Your allergies, girl? Okay, so a nightlight for the hotel room for moving around purposes and so forth. And then, like I said, my kid got scared, new place, and going into trying to go to the restroom at night. You good, girl? Trying to go to the restroom at night scared her. So, and then that in turn woke me up and woke her. So, nightlight. Okay, souvenirs. I kick myself we've been twice, and every time I kick myself because I let time and the pressure of time and keeping a timeline or just moving forward, I let that not stress me, but manage whether or not I got the souvenirs I wanted. And I regret that. I really, really, really do. So if you're going to get souvenirs, if you're a souvenir person, and whether it's pins or plushes or whatever souvenir, ears, whatever, take the time to get your souvenirs, because you will regret it if you don't. Such as myself, I regret the fact that I haven't gone to get them. I didn't go take the time to go shopping, because Disney does have lots and lots of shopping. Down Disney Springs, all kinds of shopping, even in the parks, shopping. So take the time and do yourself a favor. It's okay, build that time in, but get the souvenirs you want. At the same time, though, along the line of souvenirs, kid souvenirs. So I don't know if your kid is like my kid, but my kid, she sees everything and wants everything. It's just everything. So we have to manage what she gets. So the first year we went, I indulged, and she wanted the wand bubble machine thing. Expensive. We got it. She wanted the light up Slinky dog. Well, I didn't buy that. I think my mom bought that. But the light up Slinky dog, she got that. She wanted I think it was like a couple of plushes, the little stuffed animals. I think she got those too. But anyway, she wanted every year we do get a balloon, the big balloon. We do get the big balloon, and it sits in our hotel. We buy it like either the first day. I think we're gonna switch and buy it the last day, but we buy it the first day, and then it just sits in our hotel room. And it's like we fight this balloon every day. If y'all ever bought the balloons, y'all know what I'm talking about. They have some strong helium magic in these things, and the balloon fight is real, but it's great. Like, I can't imagine doing Disney and not buying a balloon, but we buy a balloon. But I say all that to say, there is a Walmart in Kissimmee, I think. Don't give me a line. I believe it's Kissimmee. But there's a Walmart there that has, and there's lots of little, dinky souvenir shops going around. But there is a souvenir shop or Walmart that has a whole bunch of souvenirs. Now, I'm gonna tell you, and YouTube, don't judge me. I guess that's part of what you do, you judge. But anyway, some of the stuff in the Walmart is fine, and some of the stuff in Walmart is cheap, like cheaply made. Okay, so it depends on you and your family and your kid and so forth. So my reasoning going forward in the future, what I'm going to do is I will budget, and let my kid know, especially as she gets older, is you only get X amount of dollars. You only get X amount, and I might even put it on a Disney gift card for her. We'll see. But you only get X amount of dollars, so you get what you want. But once you've spent that, that's it. I'm not buying anything else. I'm not buying any other souvenirs. So, or buy your stuff ahead of time and then have it, and give it to your kid as they experience the parks. I don't know. It's one of those things. But souvenirs, my main point with that, and I went on a little tangent. My main point is, if you're shopping for you, buy what you want. If you see something, get it. Because with Disney, not everything stays around. Okay. The next thing. Okay. So busy bags. Okay. There is a lot of line waiting, and what I think I'm gonna make a video, because the busy bag is I went deep into it. So I think I might make a video showing you an example of what I put in my busy bags. But so anyway, busy bags are they're just these little bags of like toys and oddities, things, small things, bubbles and puppets and gum or candy or whatever, that I kept in my park bag. So when the lines got long, because I did not want my kid on my phone, because I'm using my phone and I wasn't going to bring an iPad to the park. I've seen that. I've seen kids with Kindles and iPads and tablets and so forth in the parks. I'm just not that comfortable bringing a tablet into the park. And I didn't want my kid on my phone. So I needed stuff. And remember, she was 4 and 5 the previous years that we went. I needed something to keep her entertained while we were in those really long lines. And then we were also doing dining. And you guys know that sometimes dining takes a while. So anytime there was a wait or so forth, that I would bring out the busy bag. And the busy bags were things that she had never seen before. I even went as far as making different busy bags for each day. That way they were new to her every day. Yeah, I did that. And it worked out beautifully. So judge me as you will. But yes, it was a hit. And I even made one for my niece, or my little cousin that went with us the first year. And she was a little older. I think at the time she was 7. I think she was 7. It worked out great for her too. And even when they came back to the hotel room, the girls had something to play with and they were excited. I even had things at the hotel room, different little small downtime activities, like little princess coloring pads, the little princess bead necklace. It's a bead necklace kit. And they have like little princess, so they, you make your own necklaces or bracelets or whatever. We pulled that out one day. I made our autograph books, and then I bought a bunch of stickers, and I had my camera printer, and so I printed out pictures and let them color and sticker into their autograph book, appropriately, but I let them kind of decorate a little bit in those. So I took a lot of stuff, and I say a lot of stuff, but it wasn't like big stuff. It was stuff to keep the kids occupied, especially during downtime, because I'm a teacher and idle time is, that's the worst time. So I wanted things to occupy the kids that were fun and not so intense or whatever. So that was a tip. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. So thank you for joining me. And like I said, I think I'll do a busy bag video just to show you kind of what I'm talking about with that. So look forward to that soon. But other than that, if you guys have any questions or comments, put it in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe and all that YouTube stuff. But take care. See you guys soon. Bye.